Hi, thank you for being with us tonight. We believe that you are here for a reason. Whoever invited you cares about you, and we are super excited to share with you tonight. My name is Carrie, and I've been with the Juice Plus Company now for about 2 years, and it has certainly been an incredible ride that has changed my family's life in very many ways, not just through our lifestyles, but also from a health perspective. And being part of a community of other like-minded people linking arms to inspire others, just to do life in a better way. Often people ask us, what is it that we're really about? And it's real simple, helping people. Um, Not just from a health perspective, but also there's another side of it to help people find a better lives and to be able to work when you want, wherever you want, and with whomever you want. Our movement started out as a simple reality that we always wanted more out of life. We're just like you, and we wanted something different. We were ready to take control of our lives. We knew that we were meant for more and there's had to be a better way. And so that's why we're here tonight. And if you're thinking that you might want to improve your health or have extra money for vacations or pay some debt, build savings, give more, have more time, then you might be in the right place. If you're looking for more vitality, more time, more choices, more meaningful relationships, more contribution and growth, purpose, and heck, a lot of fun, this might be for you. When I was first introduced to these products, I was an exhausted teacher and a new mom. And like many teachers, I felt like I was trying to give 100% of myself to my classroom, but also 100% of myself to my family. And that stress was just really not working for me. I struggled really bad with the feeling of having to choose between being the best mom that I could or being the best teacher that I could. I was also suffering really bad from migraines, allergies, chronic sinus infections, the constant refill of antibiotics every 6 weeks, which then led to more infections and more antibiotics, and that cycle was really frustrating for me. About 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with Crohn's, and my course of treatment was not anything I would wish on anybody. That included numerous medications, huge boxes, literally boxes of prescriptions every month, regularly scheduled colonoscopies, just every aspect of it felt so embarrassing. And so finally, I had enough. Like, why should I have to choose anymore between being a mom and a teacher? And why should I have to suffer with this health anymore? I knew there had to be something better out there. And for me, I just knew that I had to make myself the healthiest I could be because we were getting ready to try for baby number 2. And we'd already had one miscarriage. My heart couldn't take another one. So that's when I started Juice Plus. And with Juice Plus, I was still able to breastfeed my son, and he now has no food allergies, and he loves the gummies as a toddler. And 6 weeks into eating Juice Plus, I had noticeable increase of energy. It was right at back to school week, so it was perfect timing. 6 months later, I became pregnant with baby number 2, and my OBGYN even approved of me taking my Juice Plus as my sole prenatal nutrition. I can easily say that instead of 9 to 10 migraines a month, I maybe have 9 to 10 migraines in the past year. And the sinus infections, the allergy shots, allergy medication, all of that is a part of my past now. My Crohn's even is in such great remission that at my last checkup and my last colonoscopy, my GI said that there was absolutely no sign of the disease right now. So that's like, I never thought in a million years I would ever hear that from a doctor. And baby number 2 is a healthy 1-year-old girl that has no food allergies that we found with her either. I'm still breastfeeding her, and I'm able to donate to another mom who is more than grateful to have Juice Plus and her son's milk that she's getting from me. And the greatest part is I don't have to choose. I can still be a great teacher, and I can still give my best all day long and still be the best mom that God's created for me to be. And the great part about the business is that this year I get to just choose to be the mom. I get to take the year off. And so I thought, well, how can I just not share something like this that has changed my life so much and given opportunities for my family so much? So then I started looking into the business, even though, like, maybe you are thinking, I never wanted to take on something else. I did not want anything to do with the business. But I started looking into it, and what I found was possibilities. Women were earning way more than I will ever earn as a teacher on their phones. They're just using their phones. And I realized that this could be a way for me to create a better lifestyle for myself and for my family. And I thought, well, wouldn't that be exciting if we could do this every day and create a little bit more freedom, whether it be time freedom, just different choices, and own my own life. And so that's what brings us here tonight, all the speakers you're going to hear. And that's exactly what this is about. So we want you to just go ahead and sit back and relax and think about if this is going to be a good choice for you. So let's jump right on in with our amazing products and our program. So I have here are capsules. And what I love about this program is it's all about health from the inside out. We're not a fad. We're not a diet. It's not about food deprivation because I love food, but it's not about counting calories. It's just about helping people create a lifestyle change. So it's really about enabling people to get back to the basics. So real food doesn't have to have other ingredients. It is the ingredients. And that's what we know. We know we need more fruits and vegetables. So this is our premium product. This is our 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. Our product is over 24 years old. Our company is over 40 years old. It has a lot of tradition and merit behind it. It has the best quality control, and they grow the produce until it's at its peak ripeness, and then they pick it, they juice it, they freeze it to keep its nutrients intact, and they put it into a capsule or a chewable, and it's that easy. 30 fruits and vegetables, and they're never going to go out of style. And my favorite part is that our research proves that it gets into your bloodstream within minutes, and that those micronutrients go exactly where they're supposed to go. And I know what I need is more fruits and vegetables, especially with Crohn's. I couldn't eat vegetables for, 10 years. And I remember that government regulations when I was a kid in elementary school that said it was supposed to be, 2 to 3 servings of fruits and vegetables. And then it was 3 to 5, and it kept going up. And now they're saying that we're supposed to have 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. That's half your plate. And the latest research even shows that less than 3% of adults get that, and less than 1% of children. And as a mom, that's just not okay with me. As a teacher, that's still not okay with me. There's just so much wrong with that. And so we're here to help bridge that gap. It's a great addition to any diet. Doesn't matter what you already eat. And what I love is that you don't need to be a doctor or have a science degree to read this nutrition label. And our product is backed by over 30 different studies from prestigious places all around the world, with many more to come. A lot of doctors even back it, and they even start their own franchise. They're not just some paid endorsers. They're part of the business. And we're all about the prevention and taking control of your own health. It's not a cure, but it does give your body what it needs on a cellular level to perform at its highest, abilities. It's also not a multivitamin. It's very different. With Juice Plus, it is just food. Your body uses everything inside of it, and you're not going to be seeing any of it come out whenever you go to the bathroom, when you're basically your urine's a different color whenever you take multivitamins, because you're not absorbing all of that in your body. Our company is so passionate about the next generation. They have this great thing. It's called the Children's Health Study. And what that is any adult that orders the 30 fruits and vegetables, or even just the 20 fruits and vegetables, they can sponsor a child for free, ages 4 up until the senior year of college. So they get it for free, and it comes right with yours. And so like my son takes it. That was really important for me because my nephews have terrible health. And so I'm able to get it for them for free. We also have tower gardens, which is really cool. You can grow your own produce right in your home. It doesn't take up much space, doesn't take up much water. And they're just really very handy to have all year round. You can grow your own garden right there in the corner of your house. We also have something different from most companies, or all companies really, this is brand new. Hope you can see it. This is our first Omega blend. And you can see on here it has 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. All of these omegas just in these little capsules. Can you see my capsules there? And I also know that for me as a teacher, I was always super busy in the mornings, especially now that I have 2 kids. There was no time to make breakfast. It was on the go. This is a lifesaver. These are our shakes. We have chocolate and vanilla. I'm a chocolate fan, so I have chocolate. But they are plant-based, gluten-free, non-dairy, low glycemic, and even vegan. So this saves a lot of time for me, and it's my breakfast in the mornings. And it's just that simple. Whole foods in a convenient way to get 30 fruits and vegetables in your diet, plus 20 super plants every day, and 5 omegas. And it's all plant-based. We also offer support and inspiration, and we have an online health program that fits any lifestyle. And we meet you right where you're at on your own health goals. And we're on a mission to help as many families as possible. And the best way to learn more about our products and what they can do is to listen to more stories. And so I want to introduce to you a mama from out in California. Her name is Dawn Maurice, and she's going to share with you why she chose Juice Plus for her family.
Hi, like she said, I'm Damaris, and I'm a wife and a mama of two little boys, and I'm excited to share my story with you. So, I was tired of being unhealthy. I tried to buy only healthy foods, and not only was it expensive, but I would forget to cut it up and eat it, and things would just rot on me. So, the times that we did do good, it only would last a couple of weeks. I mean, of trying to eat healthy. And I also had a sugar craving, so I had to have ice cream every day or cookies or brownies. So even though we would do that 2 mile walk, I would still come home and eat ice cream at night. I started to believe that feeling sluggish, tired, and sick was just part of life and just part of getting older. I felt like my body was falling apart. I had a non-cancerous brain tumor, which is called prolactinoma, and it would make me really, really sick. I would get migraines daily. I was always tired, really grumpy, and I lacked a lot of energy. Then I got pregnant, and I saw a video that my friend Casey was in. She was a total stranger, but my ultrasound place shared it. And she was talking about Juice Plus and sharing her story. And I was so curious to find out more. And as I educated myself on the product, I thought, oh my goodness, I need this. I was high risk. I had had 3 miscarriages before, and my baby was in distress. So it just seemed like the perfect thing. And I know that God sent it to me at the time that I needed the most. I realized I didn't have to live this way of being tired all the time and having daily migraines. I could live with vitality and heal my body naturally through fruits and veggies which God gave us. It was time to take my life back and enjoy my babies to the fullest and feel great. I want to tell the world there is a better way. Juice Plus might not heal every disease or anything like that, but it will help your body to be the best that it could be, and it'll help you feel better. Like, it has made me feel amazing. I am so happy to say I have no more migraines, like none. I no longer black out. I don't see stars. I don't get super dizzy. I'm not sluggish or tired. I have so much energy, and I'm able to clean, do deep cleaning, do projects, and I also don't crave sugar anymore. This is something I thought that would never happen because I had ice cream every single day. Um, my son and husband and I all crave fruits and veggies. My son doesn't know he's eating them. He's only 4, but he eats them. And we all have never felt better. I have no symptoms at all for my brain tumor, and I'm not even on my medication. I can't remember having this much energy and feeling this great since I was a kid. I am convinced that everyone needs Juice Plus. And I just can't wait to get my MRI done and see what it's done for my tumor. My family and I will forever be on Juice Plus because it has done wonders for me.
Thanks, Maurice. Your story is amazing. I love hearing her story. And another thing that's so great about our product and our company is that it provides some wealth for people who are interested in as a business. So I would also like to hand it over to Leslie, who's going to explain a little bit more about our business and opportunities that it can provide for you.
Awesome. Thanks, Carrie. Hey, guys. Yeah, my name is Leslie O'Brien. I am from Missouri, and I have been a part of the Juice Plus company for over 3.5 years now. It's so crazy. Time has just flown by because really we're just having so much fun. Yeah, I just absolutely love what we get to do. You've heard these amazing stories already, and it pumps me up. By the time we get to this point, I'm ready to go. I'm so excited after hearing these stories. And that's exactly why we do what we do. We basically get paid to share stories like this, right? So our products, they're just a no-brainer to me. I mean, we're perfectly placed in the market. We think, we're perfectly positioned in the marketplace with the products that we share. We're backed by the most amazing company, a company with a heart. The research is there behind our products, so you could totally be confident in the product that you're sharing. And then this business is just so much fun. This business can afford you so many opportunities. For me, it was a way just to have more out of life. I really found 3.5 years ago, whenever I said yes to this, it's because I was just fed up. I was fed up with so much. I was fed up with what I was doing in life. I was fed up not having passion in what I was doing. I just was I realized I had no control, right? I had no control. I wasn't in control of my health. I wasn't in control of my finances. I wasn't in control of my future. I was so tired of not having enough time with my daughter. I was so tired of not being able to spend time with people I love most, doing what I love most. And so this business, this opportunity was that vehicle for me to pursue a better life. And it's so much fun. We get to help coach people on their life goals and to help them build their dream lifestyle as well. And that's just an awesome time doing it. So a couple things that I want to share about you, our favorite things about this franchise. I'm a super visual person, so I want to show you a few things, because right now at this point you may be getting an image that pops up in your head right now. So in network marketing or direct sales, this image right here, you know, a triangle, a pyramid may be appearing in your head like, oh, okay, wait, I know what you're about ready to do. I've heard this before. It's one of those pyramid things, right? So that's not it at all. It's actually very different from that, and I'll explain it here shortly. So actually this image right here, this pyramid, really that's more of what traditional business is built off of. I mean, even our government has that foundation. Schools, like I said, traditional businesses are built off of this image right here. And what I mean by that is there's different levels, right? So there's always somebody at the very bottom. There's that person in the trenches working every day. And then there's some mid-level positions between there. And then who's at the very top? The owner or the CEO, right? As they say, the fat cat sitting up there. And just think about it. Think about the business that you're in right now, or the career that you're in. How much opportunity do you have to make it all the way to the top? If you were like me, like not a chance in the world. Not a chance in the world, unless if you marry him. I like to say, right? That may be the only chance. Or even you may not even have a chance to work your way up in the mid-level positions. That may not even be an opportunity for you. And maybe another frustration that you might be having is that you're really freaking good at your job, but the person sitting next to you that's mediocre or below mediocre is getting paid the exact same thing as you, right? So that's what I found. The more I talk to people about this, people are really just fed up. They're fed up maybe with their job or what they're doing, or showing up to the same place every day, doing the same thing, kind of living that groundhog life, but not really knowing that there's a better way. Well, we believe this is a better way. It's not perfect. This business isn't for everybody, but it truly is a better way if you're somebody that's looking for more out of life. So our Juice Plus virtual franchise kind of turns that image on its head. Okay, there we go, on its head. So this is kind of how our franchise is built off of. We still have different levels. The cool thing about ours, though, that I want to point out is everybody comes in at the exact same spot. Everybody comes in at the exact same position, but the best thing about it is it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It doesn't matter what your credentials are. It doesn't matter what you look like, you know, who you are. Everybody can come in at this level and have equal opportunity to go all the way to the top, to the national marketing director position. There are multiple levels in between there, and you're going to hear from Chris shortly, and he's going to share a little bit more about those. But the best thing is that there's none of that politicking like goes on in the other workforce, right? Because in direct marketing, in the Juice Plus virtual franchise, and network marketing, the only way that you can move up level by level and hit other ranks is by reaching down and helping people below them build their paycheck, helping them help more people. That's the only way that you can move up. It's a genius marketing plan. And you know what? You can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. This team is about speed. We like getting those ranks, right? We like getting those promotions, that fun money, and you're going to hear a little bit more shortly about how we do get paid as well. But it's just so very, very different than traditional business. You're in control. You work for yourself, but not by yourself, right? So I just wanted to point out those differences, because right away when people start hearing this story, they may be thinking, oh, I've heard that before. I know what you're about ready to do. It's one of those pyramid things. Again, it's very different. So I just want to share with you that one thing that really changed my mind is a very smart person once told me that work is supposed to be creation. Work is creation. Work is contribution. Work is passion. Holy cow. When I heard that, that was a game changer for me, because when I thought about where I was at that moment, thinking about work in my head, those things were not coming to mind. The work I was doing was not checking off creation. It was not checking off contribution. It was not checking off passion. But that's what this virtual franchise could be for you, and way more. And there's people that do this for so many different reasons. And that is up to you, why you would want to say yes to this. We'll have a team that will mentor you through the way, and they'll show you the process of how to do this. But it's just up to you as to what you want to check off the boxes for you. And this virtual franchise can do it for you. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to Chris, and he's going to share a little bit more about those positions, the highlights of a virtual franchise, and how we get paid.
Thanks, Leslie. Everybody, I'm Chris, and I am really excited to share with you about how we get paid. And the reason that talking about how we get paid kind of inspires me is because the amount of money we get paid in this business is a direct reflection of how many people we help. So I think that talking about money is kind of a taboo subject sometimes. But when I know that our paycheck is a direct reflection, when it grows, it's a direct reflection of helping more people. So I love that about this business. I think that what's important to understand is we're not in the selling game, we're in the recommending game. So I think that when you think about, if you go see a great movie, if you go to a great restaurant, you're going to recommend that to your friends. And we've all found a product that we absolutely love. You've heard the stories. My allergies just went away. My wife has an amazing story. She just was sick all the time, has no spleen, and had a really rough health crisis as a child and as an adolescent, and she's healthier than she's ever been. We have 2 healthy kids largely because of this product. So how can you not be passionate about that? And then it's about sharing that with others. You want to help people, and I think that it comes naturally that you want to share this with them. So what I love about how we do get paid is we get paid 3 different ways. That's pretty rare. I don't know how many people out there have a job where they get paid 3 different ways. I know I don't, and it's pretty rare as far as I'm concerned. But the first way we get paid is retail sales profit. So again, it's like we recommend, if you went to that movie or you went to that restaurant, you recommended your friends went to the movie or your friends went to the restaurant, it would be like them paying you, saying, hey, thanks for sharing. The Juice Plus company does all the work. All we do is connect people to the Juice Plus company. They take the payment, they ship the product, they do everything. And then at the end of the month, they say, hey, thanks, here's your paycheck for doing all of it. So it's not like we have to house inventory. We have to deliver product to people. All we're doing is sharing something we love with people we love. So that's kind of the first way we get paid. The second way is my favorite way, and it hopefully will be yours too. That's commission. It's percent. So you get a commission based on your entire team and what they do. If anybody's ever heard the term beach money, that's where this comes from. So the idea that you build your business to a point, a stable and lasting business to a point where you can go sit on the beach and you're still going to be getting paid because you have a team full of people who are still having events, doing this kind of thing, sharing a product they love with other people. And this is the definition of residual income. And anybody who's ever heard the quote, if you truly understood residual income, you would run through a brick wall to get it. That is what appealed to me about this business. I love the product. I loved it for 3.5 years before we ever touched the business. But when I saw the possibility of residual income and I saw people who were not much older than me, who had freedom financially and time freedom, and they did what they wanted to do with their time. They served others on a scale that I had never seen before. Their level of contribution was insane on this planet, much greater than what I was doing at the time. And it kind of opened my eyes. The third way we get paid is bonus money. So that's kind of the right now money. Bonus money can range anywhere from $100 up to $5,000 and everywhere in between as you move through the marketing plan. And, when we talk about this, it can become a substantial amount of money. My wife, Casey, and I, who you'll hear from soon, kind of did the math a few months ago. We were like, does the bonus money really add up? Like, is it substantial enough that when we're talking about it, we can really claim, this really does add up? And what we realized was in 2 years in the business, we'd earned over $20,000 in bonus money. And in 3 years, it was over $25,000 in bonus money. That was just the right now money. That's in addition to building a 6-figure income in 3 years' time based on a $50 investment. So the second thing that I really loved besides the residual income was the ability to leverage. So being able to leverage yourself, my wife and I, like I said, it was a $50 investment. We were able to leverage our talent, our time, our effort, build a team full of awesome people, some of which you're seeing tonight, and build it into a 6-figure income in 3 years. I would challenge you to go to any financial advisor, tell them you have $50 to invest and that you'd like to earn residually $100,000 a year within 3 years. They'd probably commit you to a mental institution, to be honest. But what this business does is it allows you to do something like that. I don't say that to impress you. I say it to impress upon you what's possible with this business and what we've achieved. Lastly, what it's important to understand here is you're buying a franchise for $50. Instead of that McDonald's on the corner that you pay $1.7 million for, you're buying a franchise with the Juice Plus company. You have a product that is proven. It's the most researched nutraceutical product on the face of the earth. It's been around for 24 years, over 24 years. And you're buying into that for $50 instead of the $1.7 million. What you're doing, though, is leveraging yourself and your time. You're buying a system that works. When someone buys a McDonald's, they're not buying it because it's the best burger. They're buying it because it's a system that works. You don't buy a franchise in a system that's broken. And what we've proven over and over again in our team is that we have a system that works. You plug into the system, you do the work, and you reap the rewards. So I think that, out of all that and all the ways we get paid and how it's inspiring because you really are helping people, I think that kind of gives you a good idea of why we're so passionate about this and why we love this business so much. So.
Totally. Thanks, Chris, so much. So as he said, you're going to hear some stories, right? You heard some product stories earlier. We're going to share some stories now from people who've been in the business, been in the trenches, overcome some challenges, had some success, so you can really get some vision of what this opportunity could be for you. So first, I'm going to kick it over to our friend Janie Schneider, and she's going to share her business journey with you.
Hi, guys. Like Leslie said, I'm Janie, and almost 3 years ago now, my husband was still teaching at the time, and we had an 18-month-old. So we decided that I would stay home with her and try to live off a very small teaching salary. So almost a year ago, we started down just a really steep hill of financial hardships. It was definitely the hardest year for us yet financially, and most things that were just out of our control. So that was even harder for us, such as car issues upon car issues. Son got, randomly hurt, root canal, AC unit went out. I mean, I could go on and on about just like things that happen in life. So once again, for the first time, we had to borrow money from my mom, and that was just extremely humbling and really, really hard for both of us. But we knew that we had to change, first of all, kind of our mindset and our career paths. If we didn't want to be caught off guard like this for the rest of our lives and have to go through this burden of constantly struggling. So we both want to live to give. That's kind of like my new motto. But in order to give more time or money, you honestly need to have time freedom and be financially free. That's just how it works. So Scott and I both, my husband and I, we both want to travel more with our kids. We want to say yes more often while our kids are still under our roof right now and not wait until we're retired. I hated the fact so much that there was pressure on my husband to provide for us. And I realized that my passions could really provide that. So after going to a Juice Plus conference this past spring, for the first time, I caught a bigger vision for myself and for my family. I, for the first time, once again, knew that this could be it for us. I could be a better mom and a wife if I stepped out of my comfort zone and into my huge passion to help others and help my family. I knew that this could be an opportunity for me to help other mamas find their passions while being able to help provide for their family as well and stay home with their kids. So I got to work this past spring. I was really working hard, and but it wasn't. I loved it. I was having so much fun while doing it, and I'm never looking back now. I've been able to help so many people with their health now. But I've also been able to share that joy with other mamas as they're finding a new passion kind of outside of mamahood like I did, along with helping them help provide for their family financially and still be able to stay home with their kids. So I've also been able to see the joy in my husband's face when he sees my paychecks now, and that the fact that I am able to contribute, and he's just recently changed jobs, and there's been some instability here and there. And the fact that my Juice Plus paycheck can help that now is huge. And I will never take that back. So with my husband changing jobs and me finding my new passion in helping people and helping families and helping mamas be able to stay home, this is it. This is my passion. And I've just been loving every step of the way. So yeah, that's my story.
Love it, Janie. Thank you. So exciting. I love seeing people win and unlock their potential. And our paychecks are a complete direct reflection of how many people we help. So good for you, girl. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hand it over to Casey Schloss now. You heard from her husband, Chris Schloss, earlier. And now you're going to hear from Casey and what she's done with her Juice Plus virtual franchise. It's an awesome story.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so much, Leslie. Like she said, I'm Casey, and I am a wife, and I'm a mama of 2. And my background is in pharmacy, so I'm a pharmacist. And, you know, when I think back, I went to pharmacy school because I wanted to help people. Chris mentioned about my health crisis as a child. And I think that really set me on that path. I wanted to help people. I wanted to really help kids and make an impact to my community. And so that's what I did. But you know what I realized? I found myself about, I guess, almost 4 years ago now, working, and I was completely unfulfilled. Like, I don't know if you can relate to that at all, or if you know someone who can, but I was so unfulfilled, it wasn't even funny. First of all, I was frustrated by the fact that these medications I felt weren't doing what I guess basically what I'm trying to say is, as a pharmacist, I felt like I wasn't making the difference in my community that I thought I would be able to. And so I was frustrated there. I was frustrated by the lack of control I had in my business, in my life, and what that was doing in my actual life outside of work. Basically, I was working to live. And I realized really quickly, like, that's not what life's supposed to be about. It doesn't have to be that we're basing our whole life around work. I would call my husband on the weekends and say, when can we retire? And I mean, I had only been working as a pharmacist for a short time. So I just found myself in this place of like, wow, is this really it? Have I really arrived? Like, is this what it's going to be for the next X amount of years until I can retire, hopefully early in my like low 60s? Like, really? Is this what it's going to look like? We worked so hard to go through school and all this schooling, and we have this big vision, I think, at least I did, of what it's going to be. And I got there and I was like, this is not what I wanted. Like, this is, you know, I had no control. I couldn't decide when we were going to travel. I love to travel. I couldn't decide when I was going to be home with my family, when I was going to do what. And so it just was this big eye-opener for me. I had been loving the Juice Plus products, naturally loving them as a customer, telling people about them, and finally sat down to take a good look at this business opportunity and realized, holy smokes, this is it. I saw the story. I heard the stories of moms, you know, being able to have time freedom. I saw women building an empire from their phone wherever they were in the world, and I was blown away by it. And I said, okay, sign me up for that, because I'm already telling people about this amazing product, best product in the world as far as I'm concerned. And yes, this could be my path to more freedom. And so that's when I said yes. And it has been an amazing ride. Amazing. I'm not going to say it's always been easy, because anything that's worth the effort is never easy, but it's been incredible. It's allowed me to fully recover over time my pharmacist salary and be able to work from wherever I want. So now, as a mom of 2, I do get to choose my days of when I'm home with my kids. I get to choose my days of when I'm going to go out and, you know, have meetings and do events and travel. Just got back from Las Vegas, have so many, you know, planned events coming up for 2018, and I'm super excited about them. But that's what it's about, is I get to make that decision for my family when it's right for us to go out and have adventures together, when it's right for us to have family time at home. And that is amazing. And my vision now for the future is to pay it forward. Like, this is all about inspiring healthy living, but also inspiring people to live a better life. Times are changing, you guys. Like, everything is done online now. We can't expect to go through and do the same exact thing that our parents and grandparents have always done and expect to get that same result. It's a different world. And this is a business of the future. And I love it. I love it. There's no risk. There's no ceiling. I was capped out pretty much as a pharmacist on my income, and there's no ceiling here. And it's all about helping people and paying it forward. So my vision now is to help as many women and the men to build a business of their own and make it whatever they want. I'm so happy to share with you tonight. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, girl. Oh my gosh, guys. I absolutely love these stories. So thank you guys for sharing. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Damaris, for sharing about the products or program, what your health transformations have looked like for you and your family and what that's done for you guys. Thank you to Chris and to Janie and to Casey for sharing about this business opportunity, because, guys, just as much as we care about people's health, we care about their financial future as well, right? So we believe we're on the greatest mission of all time of inspiring healthy living around the world at a time that it's needed most, and also helping people take control of their life, and their future, and just to build this dream lifestyle for themselves and their family that ultimately comes down to allowing people to say yes more often to the things that matter most to them. That's how life should be lived, creating an actual life, not just a living, right? And so we know that this business can do that for you. We know that the business isn't for everybody. It's not. But if you're looking for more out of life, want to have some more fun, some contribution, some growth, we definitely have an opportunity worth looking into. We definitely think the product is for everybody. We believe that Juice Plus should be in every household. So we hope that you like what you heard tonight. If you have any questions, get with the person who shared this call with you, and they can totally get all your questions answered. But we just want to leave you with what if? What if? What if this product could be the thing that your family needs to take control of your health? What if this opportunity could be what your family needs to create a future that is even more wild and amazing than what you ever dreamed of? What if? And if not now, then when? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Tomorrow's not guaranteed, right? So take control now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and just have an awesome day.